My name's Alicia Funk, and my family is on a journey to live as sustainably and healthy as possible. We grow a garden and live off the grid, but really wanted to challenge ourselves to go to the next level. We've been working to gather, grow, and eat daily the wild plants that are native to the place we live. When I think of spring, one of the first plants I think of is the Douglas fir. It's actually a large evergreen tree which grows on moist hillsides. It's drought tolerant and can be added to the garden, so you can grow it in your backyard and just have this beautiful evergreen tree. Or you can find it all over in elevations, usually below 5,000 feet. So this is what the fir tips look like when in spring. This bright green in color, and to harvest them you just pull gently and they pop right off. And it's really best to harvest them in the spring because that's when they have the highest vitamin C content. You can either use them fresh, or you can use them dried, or you can freeze them. When you freeze them, they keep their beautiful bright green color. The thing we're going to learn to make today is a Fir Tip Soda, and it's a probiotic soda, so you can see the ginger is one of the key ingredients. The first thing you need to do is to make what they call a ginger bug, which is just the starter for your soda, and that's what makes it carbonated. And what you do is you just take 2 teaspoons of ginger. You don't need to peel it or anything, you just slice it up, and 2 teaspoons of organic cane sugar, and fill the rest of your mason jar with water. You want to just cover it lightly with a cloth, and then every day you'll add another 2 teaspoons of ginger and another 2 teaspoons of sugar. And you'll start to see bubbles forming on the surface, and you'll hear a little sound of bubbling sound. And that's when you know your starter is ready. The bacteria eats away the sugar, so there won't be any of the sugar in your final drink. And to make the soda, you just take 2 cups of fir tips and 4 cups of water. If you want to add a little honey to make it sweeter, you can, but you don't need to. You bring that to a boil and then just turn off the heat and let it cool. Once your soda is cool, you take 1 cup of your strained ginger starter to a full quart of the soda, the Fir Tip Soda or tea that you made. You pour that into a flip-top bottle and close it up and just leave it unrefrigerated. And once a day, just open the top and let a little air out and close it back up. And usually it doesn't take more than about 3 days. And you'll start, when you open up your bottle to let the air out once a day, you'll hear a little hissing sound of the carbonation. And that means your soda's ready. This drink is a favorite of our family, my kids, our friends, and we bring it out whenever we want a taste of spring. Does anyone know what this plant is? What?
Fir tips.
Yes, you're right. These are fir tips. So we gathered them in the spring, and so that makes them bright green on the ends. You notice the ends are bright green? So,
Yes.
Okay, who's ready? You're ready? Okay, you are brave.
I know.
You're the first one. Okay, little sip. And this one should taste like lemonade.
Does that one taste more like lemonade to you?
No? What do you think it tastes like? Is it sweet or sour or?
Sweet.
I do.
Yes?
That's really tasty.
Wow.
And you have a little man's sugar in your nose.
If you'd like information, wild ingredients, or recipes, like our Living Wild Project Facebook page and visit livingwild.org.